Hello, good evening, students. Today's transcription number back of 234 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. Then it was thought that it was the best arrangement that could be thought of, and it was then thought that at the end of 10 years, this reservation would be done away with, and there would be only full-fledged democracy functioning. Now, at the end of 10 years, we have come to the conclusion that instead of these double-member constituencies, we shall have to set up single-member constituencies with reservation of seats for the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes. I should think that it is a great retrograde step that we have taken. It is not an advance that we are making in our democratic setup. I am sure that this has happened on account of the pressure of certain sections of the people who day and night harp on self-reliance, self-respect, etc. Now, let us consider if this system that is being thought of by this bill is going to create any vested interests. Let us also consider if a spirit of segregation will be created by the step that we have taken. These are the negative aspects of the step that we are now proposing. If vested interests are going to be created, if a spirit of separatism is going to be created in this country, if perpetuation of segregation is to take place, let us reject this bill here and now. We have paid very heavy cost in the name of reservation of seats. Our country was divided. Had it not been for this principle that was introduced, however, unwittingly, our country would not have been divided today. Having found that position, let us be careful of what we do now. Now, who in this world will give up an advantage gained, whether rightfully or wrongfully gained? We have seen it in the nature of man not to give up a right that he has earned. On the other hand, he wants to perpetuate it. Then, as the lady member said, who knows what will happen after 10 years? Of course, now there are big prophecies that after the end of 10 years, they are going to do away with the single member constituencies with reservation of seats. But who can predict the future? Will the same scheduled castes brethren not insist on their rights to have a separate vote and separate constituencies? What guarantee is there? Why do you introduce this malaise into our system? So, I would utter a very respectful, mild warning here that what we do today might do a great mischief tomorrow. What matters most is our attitude to the weaker sections of the community.